Hey everybody, it's JamWow here in my class for Clash base, and I have tried to do this video 100 times. It just has come out wrong. So I wanted to get my base to a point where I've done several things so I can give you a good overview of what's going on. Just a progress update. I'm at Town Hall 5. And I'm working on upgrades, and so this first chapter is going to be all about upgrades. That is the number one thing that everybody wants to know right away when they start a Clash for Clans account. That's the number one thing that everybody screws up too, it seems like. Everybody has. I've done it. The only reason I haven't on this account is because I've done 2 other accounts, and each time my first account I just totally butchered it. I had no good direction. Nothing out there helped me, and so yeah, that's what I wanted to do this video over, is to give you guys a head start, an update, an easy way of upgrading. So this is, the first question is, when do I upgrade my Town Hall? And I always say only after everything is maxed out. And so how, or what I mean by that, let me give you an example. Let's see. Okay, my barracks I have upgraded to the maximum that that I'm able to upgrade them at Town Hall 5. I can get them to Town Hall or to level 8, but only after I upgrade. You see that note that says I cannot do it until I'm Town Hall 6. So that is maxed out. My laboratory is maxed out. The troops in my laboratory are mostly maxed out. I can do this guy. I'm going to max him out, and then I can get my lightning spell up one more time. So I'm not maxed out until that's done. All of my walls are maxed out. I'm currently working on an elixir collector. This one's is a level 9, but I can get it to a level 10 before I upgrade. All of my defenses can still be upgraded, but my army camps are all maxed out. My spell factory is maxed out. So when I say, and what I mean by max out everything, what I mean is get it to the highest level you can at that level. That is the number one suggestion I make, is max out everything before you jump to that next Town Hall level. I'm sorry about the screen flickering like that. I just don't have a good enough computer to control all this. But anyway, so the next thing is, well, after you upgrade to the next Town Hall, what should I upgrade first? And this is the order that I do it. At first, I go in and get all of the resources, the new stuff. Whenever you get to the new Town Hall, then you get all of these new items that can be upgraded. So if I was going to jump to Town Hall 6, the first thing that I would do is get these 2 new resources right there, and then the next thing I would do is get those walls. Those walls are easy. They don't take any time to build. And every night before I log off, or anytime I get off to do something else and I have a builder available, then I jump in and I knock out a bunch of walls just to drop my gold way down. Because the first thing that I'm going to be doing after I get all these new buildings built for the first time, I just build them, get them built. Other than the wizard tower, I kind of save that defense for last. So after I get them built, like this gold mine and that elixir, or this elixir collector, were the 2 new resources. Well, the first thing I do after I get all the new stuff built, except for the wizard tower, then I start upgrading all of the new things to whatever level my others are. So this was a brand new army camp when I upgraded to Town Hall 5, and so I upgraded it to level 4, because these 2 were level 4, and then I upgraded all 3 to level 5. So that's my suggestion, is anytime you get a new building, upgrade what you've got to the same level as everything else, and then upgrade everything else to the next level. I don't know if I'm making sense or not, but just so that you have all of the same level of stuff. So after I've excuse me, I'm battling some allergies, it's killing me. After I've got all the new stuff built and the walls built, then I always dedicate, of the 3 builders I have, I dedicate 2 to resources all the time. Number one, first and foremost, I dedicate 2 of my builders to resources, and it's either one going on one of the collectors and one going on the storages. One of those 2 reasons, or one of those 2 items, I always have 2 going until those are maxed. The third one I always focus on the troops. So I either get my army camps leveled up, or I get my barracks, and I've already got all 3 of my barracks maxed out to the highest level. And so I have one builder. I just finished the last barracks. So the next thing I've done is I've started working on that cannon, and I've got a level 1 archer tower that needs to be caught up to these level 4s, and I've got this 1 cannon that needs to be caught up to those level 5s. So that's what I'm going to focus on. The archer tower is really my last priority. I also like to get the air defenses up to the max, but I'm going to get this cannon up to level 5 before I go to anything else. The cannons I like the most because they fire rapidly, and at this town hall I get attacked a lot by giants and archers and barbarians. That's a huge attack at this level, and so my best defense is to get these cannons upgraded for 2 reasons. 1, they fire rapidly, and 2, they have high hit points. They take forever to take down. So you'll notice this hit points is 620 for that level 5 versus the 500 for that level 4 archer tower. And these air defenses are also very heavy duty. And you want the enemy troops to take forever to take down your buildings. That's a huge point in upgrading these storages too, is the bigger or more the higher level they are, the longer it takes to take those down. So 1800 hit points on this gold storage is going to take forever. So for a group of archers or barbarians to take that down, and you want them to will take forever on that particular building, so that these defenses that are defending it will have an opportunity to take them down. So I'm going to go ahead and get that one going to the next level, and that's really it, guys. That is my strategy in upgrading, and I think it's effective, mainly because you want your resources to be able to keep up with the amount of losses you're going to take, because I'm telling you, at this level, especially if you save your defenses for last, you're going to be attacked a lot. Look at those 3 defenses in a row. I got wiped out. Now it hasn't really affected me because I've got still quite a bit of available resources. I've got all my builders going, so right now, whether they take the resources or not, it really doesn't make that big of a difference for me, because I've got these high level collectors and mines raking in the dough while I'm sitting here waiting for everything to max out. Anyway, that's where I'm at. That's the progress I've got. I'm going to talk about the level of troops in the next chapters. Talk about kind of what their purposes are. I'll go through each sets of troops and why there's 3 tiers of troops, and then there's the dark troops. So I'll kind of go over each one of those for you guys in the next chapter. But for now, it's JamWow. Class dismissed.